Hi all, my name is Gundam and this tutorial is to show you the new roster management module. In this example, as Gundam, I am the creator of the veterans in group in the Squadron HUB. So I am configured for the platform as the creator. And in the squadron, in this example, there is other two pilots with the call sign Amy and Ratman. Okay? Starting from this, just click on roster management and select the squadron, veterans in group. As you can see, the screen say to you, no pilot cards yet, add pilots from administration. Okay, going to administration, and this operation can be performed just by the administrator, so the squadron creator, as me. And for each pilot I can be, let me say, add the pilot cards. So I do this for the three pilot in the squadron. Okay. Now, when you come back on the roster screen, you have the 3 datasheet for each pilot. On the Gundam datasheet, as Gundam, I can do some action. For example, I can upload a new image. Let's choose Tom Cruise one. This one, and in the same time, as you can see, even the image of the Squadron HUB profile has been updated because these two images are synchronized. Below the image, there is the medal section. Each pilot has 8 slots, 8 free slots that can be filled with medals with the action performed by administration. After I will show you how it works. Below there is an integration with Academy module, so it's possible to show for each pilot the level in the training path for the specific pilot. If the skill is above the squadron threshold for each domain, fundamental, advanced, and specialized, the pilot is combat ready. If you don't know the Academy module, please see the tutorial on the tutorial menu. In this module, roster management, let me say, the important things that I would like to share is that there is an integration between the two modules, and this integration is represented by this section. Below you have the stats of the pilot. You can write manually the statistics, no? Or if you are a pilot of a Falcon BMS, you can go on your logbook and drag and drop the logbook here. Automatically there is the let me say the statistics uploaded on the parameter, logbook parameter. Okay, you can add your biography. I am a very good guy. You can just to present yourself as just an example with save. Okay, and you can even view field profile with all the statistics and so on about my datasheet. Okay. Okay. If you want, you can even export the PDF with all the pilot. You click and the PDF will be created with the logo of your squadron, the numbers, statistics, the summarize of all the pilot in the squadron, and there is a page for each pilot. Okay, with all the statistics. Okay, very nice. You can even share this document inside your squadron or external, and as you want. Okay, above you have the, let me say, total statistics for all your squadron. This is, let me say, okay, another thing is the active, let me say, tag here, just to, let me say, represent that the pilot is, let me say, is active, no, is flying and so on, is not in freeze mode for holidays, for example, or for a work pause, work break, and so on. And let me say, I think it's all. That's all for the pilot datasheet. Let's go on the administration. In the administration, as squadron lead, you can do a lot of things. First of all, for example, you can avoid to show the academy section in the roster. If I decheck this flag and save the configuration, now the roster, as you can see, the academy part disappears. Okay. but I like it, for example, and now it's coming back. No, okay, just as you want. If you have a running academy, if your squadron are working even with academy, could be useful to have this on the roster data sheet, but it's your choice with this parameter. The section below allow you with the yellow one to choose the let me say parameter that are in let me say front line. So is showed in this let me say summarized view. Okay, with the full profile you have all the statistics, but on this view you have just 6 parameters. And the administration, you can, for example, not show the rank, but for maybe is more important air to ground kills, okay? And air to ground kills will show in your let me say data sheet in the synthetic view, as you want. Okay, you have to choose at max 6 parameter, no, from the total. Okay, pilot cards I already explained to you because we add the three pilot card, so you can even remove, no? Okay, I remove mine, for example. Okay, and I can re-add this one. Okay, and for sure you have to reload, for example, the image. I take the ONU this time. Okay, coming back on the administration, let's see the other. Okay, in this one you can let me say assign the roles to the pilot. Each pilot can have at max 3 roles. Before you have to create this role. On the right you can do this. For example, academy instructor, okay. Just a moment, I edit, okay. Okay, and for example, 8 squadron leader, just with some example, no? And here you can do you can assign this role to the pilot. For example, always Gundam, so we can focus on just one data sheet to be more easy. I can add academy instructor to Gundam, and maybe we can say that Amy is the leader of the 18 squadron. Okay, and you can see this on the roster page. Okay, on the roster page. Perfect. Coming back on this, what else? Pilot status, for example, we can deactivate, let me say, Ratman because maybe he's in holidays or is Falcon BMS break because it's too complex and so on. Just joking. Coming back is not active. We show in this data sheet. Okay, we can turn back active Ratman. And roster manager is a section that allows you to assign the administration role to other pilot in the squadron. For example, I don't know, Amy in this example support you to manage the roster, so you can give the grant to the Amy. Now Amy with his call sign, user and password, can access to the administration part. Meanwhile, Ratman, no, it will show, see just the roster tag, okay? Perfect. Medal repository. Before to assign the medal, you have to define a repository with medal. So just let me upload some medal here. You have the image, an image in your directory. I have someone, not this, but I can choose some award. Just a moment. I don't remember. Okay, award here, for example, this one. Medal name first, you are right. Gold. And this one. Max 2 mega. Okay, we are just troubleshooting. Bronze. Perfect. Now, I don't know. Wing, squadron wing. I see this one that we show in our, let me say, passaggio delle ali or wing squadron video. If you have had the opportunity to see this, I hope so. And now, okay, just to, for example, it's okay. You can even delete, no, with this button. Just leverage on this to assign medal. For example, assign medal gold to Gundam in the slot 1, okay? And let's assign squadron wing to Ratman, for example, in the slot 2. For some reason, I choose the slot 2. Assign medal, okay. So you come back on the roster and you see the slot filled. This can be, let me say, a word related to a campaign, related to a specific academy performance that you want to recognize to the pilot. No, it's just a funny things to make all the stuff more colors and more award even for the pilot that work well. No, okay. Okay, you can even, let me say, free the slot, no? For example, Gundam slot 1, you can free the slot, and now the Gundam come back with all the 8 slot empty and free, no? So just to have even this chance as administrator to clean the medals panel for the pilot. Okay? I think that's all. As usual, just navigate, try the capability. I hope you like it. And for any doubt, just contact us with the module or via Discord or even via benchmark forum as you want. Okay? Have fun. Bye bye.